Randomizing now.
There it is.
Oh shit!
Wow.
No.
There it is. That's right. Everything's normal.
I'm back.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I went to click on my laptop to prioritize it for the Wi-Fi, and I hit pause.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
It didn't take you
The
out.
Google Wi-Fi doesn't exist anymore. It merged with Google Home, and the controls are all different.
Oh wow.
All right, we ready to go then?
Yep.
We're ready to go with the tuned-up pre-con clash and see if we'll see how much life you can gain this time, Paul.
Oh hey, things are right in the universe.
I will, yeah. Play land
Come
and
on,
say go.
Twitch. I will
Twitch is
draw.
I didn't tune this up a whole lot because I really felt that it was pretty solid to begin with.
Yeah, I mean it was doing good. It was doing.
I mean, he
good.
took some lands out so he could have more cards.
Right. I figured that the Paul tactic would be okay. I got to reduce the mana base and take out all the removal, and then
I'm gonna play Mosswort Bridge and do the hideaway, but say go.
yeah.
No, actually, I didn't take any lands out.
If you added a land, I would be over the moon.
I didn't add a land. I did add a mana generator.
Right.
So we'll see if I actually pull it or not.
Nice. Well, we'll probably get 2 games of these tonight, since that's the plan.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go top script.
All right.
Play a swamp. Damn it!
Sorry.
I'm just waiting. You're good. You're good. Oh, he's got a 2-drop. Here we go.
We'll do rampant growth.
Oh, okay. Ramping. Premium content.
What?
It's not a
Oh,
drop.
it came in the deck, right?
It did.
Click
But
on the spell table. See what the bug is.
No,
Deck.
it's telling me modern.
I don't think I put that one in here. I may
I'll
have.
do this mini deck.
I went a little bit of a different route than what we were doing when we were putting this together,
I'll play
Travis.
Okay.
Island and say go.
Mine is stuck with the plan that I had previously, so we'll see how it works.
Play planes, say go.
I'm on the planes as well. No 2-drops for me. Pass it up.
Okay. Sure. I'll put out another land. Put out Well of Lost Dreams.
Ooh.
There you go.
That didn't come in the deck. Yeah, it did come in the deck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did.
That was one of the big wins from
Yeah.
buying it.
So have you experienced any more gaming besides Bloodborne, Travis? Since you've started venturing down that path?
Misty has been really digging playing the Lego game. She's actually playing it right now.
It's pretty dope.
But yeah, as far as me, like we've been playing through the Bloodborne storyline in like tandem, like so that's
Playing
where we've
Inside
been,
Orchard and say go.
that's where we've been with it. It's been fun, digging it.
That's cool.
I really need to like get to a point where I can just charge through like 6, 7, 8 and make sure everything's like lined up with storyline and I know where everything's at. Although I was reading a thing today, burnished.
Branch art.
I was reading a thing today about how Lady Dimitrescu cosplays are already starting to hit the scene.
Oh, dude, the mods. The mods. Oh
But-
my god.
But apparently, what's a reality is that all of the cosplayers so far that have been doing it are like one girl was like used to be an Olympic basketball player, so she's 6'9" already, and Lady D is 9'4" tall. But the issue is all the women who are cosplaying her, if they're tall enough, they're not stacked enough because they're like tall, like basketball shaped type people, and the people that are stacked enough are not tall enough. So it's kind of this weird like place. And Misty was like, "Oh, don't worry. Like the ones who are tall enough to do it, they'll figure out how to pad."
Tap for 5.
Megabyte
Oof.
seat, man.
Moldavine.
Paul's setting up an engine.
So I win, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I will say Resident Evil 8 was a unique Resident Evil, but it had a super good story.
Yeah.
It was really good. It's
I'm
one
gonna
of the,
brainstorm
Ooh.
because yeah,
It's in your hand.
3.
Emily saw tidbits of me playing it, so now she's like, "You need to replay it without your headset in."
Nah, totally. Yeah, we've been the Bloodborne playthrough has been. Misty and I are on the same page when it comes to RP type games like that, which is we will happily spend time grinding to make sure that we're 50 to 100% level past where we're supposed to be in a given game, so we can just fucking cakewalk through bosses, because we don't want the stress of like, oh, I'm kind of like right at the right level to fight this boss, so it'll be a challenge. Like, nope, I'm gonna grind rats until it's not a fucking challenge.
Play an island and land for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not have to discard. Oofta.
That's what I kind of like about Destiny, is because it power caps.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this boss is recommended 1250. It's like, okay, cool, I'll go in 1340 and just wipe it. It's like, oh, well, your damage is capped off of here, so.
Yeah. It's almost like Pokemon leagues where it's like, all right, I don't care how big your roster is, everyone's like hard capped to 50.
I was right this time. I shouldn't have kept.
Oh, well, the game is young.
It is. I mean, I'll be okay because no one else is out to a super fast start. I mean, Paul's getting stuff going, but it's not like we're all.
I'm gonna tap 3 and go ahead and sack the Brandish Heart.
Mm-hmm.
You could have attacked someone.
And make an enemy this soon? Hell no. I'm gonna attack Paul,
Well,
get
you
his
guys-
engine going, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, Mike attacked me. Fuck that guy.
You could have
Mm-mm.
drawn a card
Yeah, he
and
would have gotten a card draw. Well, he wouldn't have gotten a card draw yet because we needed to get some damage on the board game first.
What would I?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, remember Brina's thesis statement.
Go ahead.
Has to have more,
Yeah.
Yes.
not other than the lowest. Gotcha. Doo-doo-doo.
No, I'm just gonna ramp in red white.
I like it because I'm not ramping in blue green.
You done?
Yep, sorry.
It's okay. Just wanted to make sure.
You also could have saved it for a blocker, I guess, and done it on my turn.
I mean, artifacts are pricey, Davis. I need to ramp as fast as I can.
Are we live on Twitch?
Yeah.
It's all good. Conscript's already watching.
Woohoo!
Hey, best
Oh, hey,
buddy.
there we are.
Wait till I don't know if you got that new SMG yet from Trials. It is nuts. Recluse 2.0.
You're up, Paul.
All right.
I should probably actually look at the
Oh yeah, there we go.
bring up Twitch.
I got Twitch up. I'll watch the comments.
I'll put out greed.
Ooh, this thing is just stacking up.
Right? Let me get some pests. And then sack them and gain life.
Yeah, it'd be great
Draw
if I could get
cards.
some of those things.
Oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, hey. I will play 1, 2, 3, 4. And play Panharmonicon.
Ooh, that's not a good one.
I will then, because this is the first time I could do it and not have to discard, play Ascendant Growth Chamber as my land for the
Yeah.
turn and bounce an island back to my hand.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Stonks.
And I will say go.
Draw.
Internet is not happy tonight because it doesn't like Davis's board for me, and the Twitch screen is consistently going to loading.
Yeah, it got a little fuzzy for me just now too.
I just took it off my
It cleared up.
internet. Let's see. Okay, let's tap 2 to play an Ickerwell.
Well, but he's not playing a stack deck.
That's fair.
I mean, that was the whole thing. It's just in a deck where you're trying to limit what your opponents cast. Having a thing that triggers off them casting multiple spells a turn is like.
Right. Although I do also get the potential that like with monologue tax, it's like in order to do anything extra, you're being staxed, and then when you do something
And I'm
extra,
getting a boon
and I
off
get a
of it.
boon off
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I will. Tap 3. I will play Douthy Jackal. We are offline on Twitch at this point, Mike.
No, it's still up on mine.
Okay. Oh, no, just reset.
Not on mine.
It just
there it
reset.
went.
Yep.
All right.
Flushed everybody out.
Draw. Sure. I'll put out the Witch's Clinic.
Clinic?
Excellent.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Target commander gains lifelink.
Yeah. Nice.
Is that a unique card to that deck? Is that like a new card?
Maybe.
I think so because it seems from
It's a it's a commander card, and they do say that every commander set's gonna have double-digit new cards this year that are only in the commander. They're still tied to the set,
but they're only in the
but they're not standard legal. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really cool card. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
oh, trust me, I'm gonna put that in Grevin.
Okay, let's put out Trudge Garden.
Oh, Jesus, what's that do?
Whenever it gains life,
pay
may pay
2,
2, make a beast with trample.
Fungus Beast,
Yeah, Fungus Beast.
That could be interesting.
right?
Wow. Okay.
What? You don't have any creatures. What are you worried about?
No, I know. Put the old commander out.
All right. Lady hits the board.
Are you guys getting audio from the Twitch?
Hold
I don't
on.
know. I have it muted.
You don't mute it. No, I am.
Yeah, I got it.
For some reason, man, mine is freaking out. Okay.
Never mute the audio key. Just keep it on the lowest setting because if you mute it, it doesn't count. Like your watch doesn't count if it's muted.
But I can watch without listening. Was
Yeah,
that
but
me?
but you gotta keep it unmuted so we have the follow or we have the watch track.
I shouldn't do this. I should play different, but I have to do it because it's gonna be fun. All right, Paul's playing green, so green, 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 and blue, blue, blue. So 3 green and 3 blue to play Body of Research. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of cards in my library.
Show.
I'm gonna count cards, but that'll be my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 5. to play Forsaken Monument. Don't know if anyone can bring that up or not.
Probably not.
84.
Alright, just try it right there.
I just typed it in. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
Forsaken Monument. It's the colorless, get +2/+2, and whenever you tap permanent for colorless, you get an additional colorless, and when you
Oh,
cast
yeah.
a colorless spell, you gain a life.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Not bad.
Wait, what did I say? 81? 80?
87.
Well, we can figure it out. An easier way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 84.
I get a Mind Stone.
Look at you using math.
And
I'm Quandrix. Of course I'm using math.
acting.
Oh, come on, Deck. You are just...
How dare you give me more cards that I can play and create a board with?
Yeah, it's creating a board, all right. It's an interesting board.
Technically in here.
Yeah, I'm going to use that. Maybe you can get something here. Oh, hey, that's something I can use. Okay.
Keep it.
Black and a green. I will put out
Ooh, the other commander.
Dina.
yeah.
I actually like her better.
Tina talks like this, but Dina talks like this.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, the joys of owning a tiny dog. He likes to lay between the spokes of your movable chair. Careful, bud.
I will pay 6 to cast my commander. Mike, do you have a creature?
No.
Not.
I can't. Alright, I'm done.
What, you don't want to swing in with an 84?
84?
You don't want to swing in? Okay, first off, a question. Why would you swing at me?
Because you're the only one
you
that doesn't
don't
have a blocker.
creature.
It doesn't have trample.
I mean, game 3. Am I wrong?
Okay. It's a drive. It's okay. Thank you.
Play Slayer Stronghold as my land for the turn. Yeah, I think each one of these came with their own lands. Because I think this one's also...
They did. The one for this one lets you put a +1/+1 counter on each green creature that enters the battlefield this turn.
Well, now I gotta put a creature out since Davis so graciously gave me a turn.
If I kept it with the fractal build, I would have put cards in there that gave things trample, because that was one of the things I did find when we were playing this unmodified, was that I had all these awesome fractals, but anyone could chump them, and because there was no trample in the deck, so...
I'm gonna play Quicksmith Genius.
Brilliant!
And anytime I cast an artifact, I can... anytime an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I can discard a card and draw a card. And, I will say go.
Well, this is going to be in the tradition of Davis on this turns because I am not drawing cards that are having me any help. Let's do you. I will get Zealot. That's it.
All
Shadow,
right.
more shadow.
What can I get to do?
One of the last cards I pulled from Salty, I think I pulled it from Salty Shoebox, was one that gives shadow and prevents all damage to and by the creature.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I figure it'd be great for like when Perforos is a creature.
Right.
All right. So I've got the Pristine Talisman out. I'm gonna tap it for a colorless. 2. I'll put out
Alhambra.
Almhered's Archive.
If you would gain life, gain twice that, right? Or is that the one that
Yep.
lets you draw?
Yep.
Yeah. And if you
It's
draw
both.
a card other than your first, you get draw.
Yeah. Okay. When I tap this, I gain life.
All right.
So I only get the 1 because it's before this is actually in play. But I
we
gained a life.
So we
You
each
each
lose
lose 1, and I gain 1.
And it's each time, not the amount, correct?
Whenever you gain life, so it's each
Instance.
instance.
So if you
not-
gain 10 life, we each lose 1.
Yeah, it's not
Correct.
by point, like
Correct.
by numeric. It's by instance.
So there's that. Okay.
All right.
So as of yesterday, everybody in this household is finally vaccinated.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice. That is super awesome. All right, so I am going to tap a blue and 2 to evoke Mauldrifter,
Mm-hmm.
which the Panharmonicon will let me draw 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am then going to pay a green and tap Mosswort Bridge because I have total power 10 or greater. To cast this without paying its mana cost, it'll be Avenger of Zendikar.
That lets me get a treasure.
All right, this is gonna time for math. Okay, so Avenger of Zendikar is gonna enter, and its ETB is gonna trigger twice because Panharmonicon. The first time it triggers,
In response,
Essex. Go ahead.
pass Essex.
Essex. Okay, good call.
Yep.
Or else I'd have had.
No, I know. You don't need to do the math anymore because it's not going to happen.
Well, Zendikar will still happen.
Yeah, but you don't need to do the math on the Essex copies
Right.
because
How
they
many-
all enter and they're all copies of Avenger of Zendikar.
Only 4 of them.
How many creatures would he have had?
30 something.
They're to been 5 Avenger of Zendikars total.
And now we're doing the math. Why are we doing
Okay.
the math? How many lands do you have? You had
Oh,
like
right.
6 lands, so you would have had 30.
I
you would
have
30
5
clans.
lands.
So you would have had 25 clans.
Nice.
50 clans.
45, but yeah. 5 Avengers of Zendikar and 45 plants. But now I'm only going to have 1 Avenger of Zendikar and 10 plants. So there's 0, 1 plants.
Hey, Mike, quick
Yeah.
question for you.
Yep.
Did you get a treasure when I cast
Oh, no, I did
the archive? Okay.
All right, so I'm going to get 10 plants. The green is how many are on there. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and do Quicksmith Genius and discard and drill.
All right, and then I need to put a die on my commander. I will play a Yamamaya Coast as my land for the turn. So all the plants will then get 2 +1/+1 counters. Travis?
Wow.
Oh, he had to get up.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can cast anything or if I have to discard. All right, and yeah, I will discard these 3 cards and say go.
You don't want to swing your big 84 around?
Nobody wants to
no.
fucking attack because apparently no one wants to let me use my abilities or draw any.
Well, I had to discard, so drawing a card wouldn't have
God,
helped.
somebody fucking attack.
I have a 3/2.
I would have attacked if I had like 50-some plants.
Did they have haste?
No, but next turn.
Alright, let's see. Gonna sack my treasure tokens. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Triplicate Titan.
He's alright.
Oh, nice. And he has trample.
Yep. He's the flying Wormcoil engine.
Then I'm going to off of Quicksmith Genius. Get my land drop. And let's see. Paul, to make Travis happy, I'm going to swing a 3/2 at you.
Draw a card,
3/2.
Mike.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, I'll take 3.
And then that's me.
All right.
Oh, sorry, Keela.
Davis, Soltari Lancer is coming at you. Mike, Zealot Ilvek is coming at you.
How much?
It's going to be 4 to Davis and 3 to Mike, and I draw 2 cards. And we'll get a land play. Finally, Scry. Oh, there, yeah, that's fucking great. And then I'm going to have to discard because that's how this is going. Pass it.
Okay.
Look at the drama club being dramatic.
I absolutely am.
Okay, there's a land. That's... Sure, I guess I'll pay 2 life to draw. Actually, draw 2. I will put out the Noxious Gear Hulk.
You lost Travis.
I don't know if we lost him or if you mute. Oh, we lost him.
Yeah.
Noxious Gearhulk makes the sack one, right?
No.
When it enters the battlefield, I may destroy another target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, I gain life equal to its toughness.
Oh, shit. So you're about to gain 84 life, is what you're saying?
Or 9.
I don't have Paul. Am I back?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you're
could
back.
choose that, but
I don't have
You're
Paul,
back.
and Twitch is.
I like choosing
not
the
staying.
84.
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to attack you next turn.
Hold on. Let me see if I can come back.
So you all will lose 1.
Okay, now I get everybody.
Okay.
So what's happening?
He played Noxious Gearhawk,
Yep.
which destroyed my 84/84
Big fractal.
big fractal.
Probably should
And
have
he
killed the
gained
Avengers
84
and
life.
but sure.
Oh. I talked him into doing the 84. That'd be funny if he gained 84 life.
Well, actually, I'm gaining twice that.
He's gaining 174 2 life.
168.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Bad.
Yeah.
Green, black, too strong.
We're still dead in the water on Twitch, Mike. I don't know if that's something that you have any control over.
It might be your internet. Let me double check. Let me get on my Twitch and find out.
Okay, yeah, if it's up for everybody else, cool. But I'm getting circling the wheel of death.
That's all I can do.
And you're tapped out, so you couldn't use your commander's ability.
Yeah, no, it's working on my intros.
Oh no, it's the only one of colors. Yeah, I could do that. I should do that.
You should.
Friendship.
Going into the Gear Hulk, I guess, because it's got menace.
Okay.
I need to find some dice, so.
Don't stress.
I'm sure it's gonna die.
All you've casted this turn is that Gearhawk, right, Paul?
Yep.
Yeah.
203.
203 life. Oh, we lost Paul. I think everyone's internet just hates everyone tonight.
Tonight is a bad night.
Paul, I see your name, but I don't hear you.
There he is.
There he is.
Surely I've got. No, I guess not. That's crazy.
4.
Okay.
See, we're getting a few more viewers in here. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
I appreciate it. I hope it's entertaining.
Oh, Swampy Styles in. I see him in the viewers.
Oof. Is Paul back? Because
That's a
I don't.
big,
I
nauseous
have
gear
him,
hole.
but not a screen.
Yeah, we got him.
we got him.
We got him. Stay down.
We got him.
We got him.
All right. Well, I can't see him, so I might have to exit after my turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for the turn,
Neat.
Plants go big.
which will give 2+1/+1 counters to each plant.
Huh. When I came back up,
will
I see
then-
Travis, I see Mike. Probably gonna have to bounce because I can't see Davis.
Davis can't see you
He can't see
either,
you.
and he's gonna bounce.
It's your guys' internet's the problem. All right.
Oh,
So
I totally did my math wrong. Damn it.
give me a moment.
I'm gonna play a different
That
land.
Baraboo Guatemalan Wi-Fi.
Fortune for a quarter. Give me a quarter, I'll tell you your fortune. Fortune for a quarter. I love quarters.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, there's more.
Yep.
Actually, I might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And I'm gonna play Curse of the Swine. Exile X target creatures. For each creature exiled this way, its controller creates a 2/2 green boar. It's gonna be the Triplicate Titan who gets exiled, Brina, the Gearhawk, and the thing that every time you gain life, we lose life.
Okay. That's fair.
We get a what now? A boar.
You get a 2/2 boar for each one.
For each one.
And it exiles it? Oh, Davis.
It exiles it, yes, so
dick.
you don't get the thingies. And again, I misdid my land, so I'm done.
I got a 2/2 wolf, not a boar, because that's what I have handy.
This is the 2/2 boar.
It is green, so that works.
Davis, how many spells did you cast?
1,
Just the one.
One? Gee.
because I messed up my mana.
Draw.
What are the pests from?
What's that?
What are the zombies or whatever they are?
For the, turn.
The boars.
The two.
Oh, they're the boars. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tap this for 2. 2. To cast Karn, Scion of Ugin.
Urza.
Oh, sorry.
Karn don't have shit to do with Ugin.
Not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and Uptick him to 6. As soon as I can find a 6 on a fucking countdown. There we go. And I'm gonna choose Paul. I'm gonna reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. You choose what one goes to my hand and what one gets exiled.
Sure.
You got one that makes us wheel and a soul ring.
Oh. Let me look at my hand. Yeah. The thing that makes this wheel can go into your hand.
Do I have enough on the field right now? I do. That'd be fun to do. We could go for a good old board wipe. Oh, Travis, I don't know if you muted, but we lost you. Okay. I'm gonna tap 6 to play Incite Rebellion. Oh. What's wrong, Travis?
I don't get Paul. It's not showing me any of his videos.
Sorry, guys. We're having
How
some.
is that a board wipe?
Well, I can see Paul's field from.
Well, it ends up being a board wipe for me.
Twitch, so at least there's that.
Yeah, it ends up being a board wipe for me too, but
What are we doing here?
it's only going to help you because you're going to gain life.
Yeah.
I'm giving up on taking Paul's life down to 0 right away. Like that's just gonna be.
The problem is that okay.
What's
Can
the?
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
What's
We're just
going on?
complaining
What are you
about
doing?
him playing Incite Rebellion, which is going to hurt you and me, and help Paul and hurt him. So basically, he is helping Paul and hurting the rest of us.
Damage to each player each deck that controls and that number equal to the number of creatures he controls. 2, 3, 4. 7, yeah. Specifically hurts me and Davis, but not Paul.
Right. Next time, I'm not holding back, and I'm just killing you, Mike.
I told you to do it.
I'm serious. Like,
Just think if I had this in my hand, if you would have had like 40, or when you made all those plants, I was sitting on this going, oh, okay, cool.
oh yeah, that would have killed me. And I'd have been impressed with that play. I'm not impressed with this one
Oh,
because
well.
it is literally just helping the guy in the lead.
Just like my dad, I'll let you know when I care. Paul got to 203 life. I just want to be impressed by that.
Oh my god.
That's nothing.
I can't.
For me, not playing white, it is.
I still can't see. I still can't see Paul, but need to.
I left him for a second, and eventually he came back. I could hear him. I could see his life
I
total.
can't see or hear him because if he's saying anything, I can't hear him.
Paul, can you say something?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear that, Travis?
Nope. I see.
I
Paul
can't
H
see or hear
with Gus
Travis.
Essence here,
Yeah, I
But I
got
can
that
see
too, and
both
it took
you
a
guys.
little bit.
Okay, hold on. So we do have. I do have a response probably. Let me see. We lose all of our creatures, right?
All right. Yeah, we'll lose all of our creatures, and we'll all take damage.
How much damage? Oh, just
It depends on how many creatures we have. I'll take
Got it.
11.
Got it. Okay.
So I'll lose 3. I got to work through this,
Wait,
guys.
are you responding before this resolves?
Yes.
Right.
Just making sure.
You guys can all see and hear Travis, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bounce out and come back in because I still can't see him. And I think it's
Okay.
me more than anything.
All right. I guess I'm losing it. So good night,
All right, you let
guys.
it go?
Yep. Hey, there I can see Paul now.
Yep.
Okay. So is the spell resolving?
Yes.
Yeah. And don't you gain life whenever a creature you control dies?
Yeah, I'm going to lose the life that I take in damage first. And then I gain, whenever a creature I control dies, I gain a life and draw a card. But I'd be gaining twice the life, so I'll get...
And twice the cards, because it's not the first one in your draw step.
Yeah.
Good play.
So...
Okay, Davis, just because it didn't put you at an advantage and someone else has an advantage doesn't inherently make it a bad play.
Well, I mean, from Davis's point of view, yes.
I'm also about to wheel. I saw a chance to get a little bit ahead with that spell.
How are you going to wheel when you have nothing untapped?
His next turn.
My next turn?
Unless someone's going to kill us all before it's over, Paul.
I don't have a means to do that right now, unfortunately.
Watch him put down, what's the nuclear option? Pay 50 life, deal.
Yeah.
Aetherflux Reservoir?
Yeah. Doop, done.
I don't own it, so it's okay.
I'm sure I probably have an extra one, so...
Are you done, Mike? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I definitely have them in several decks, so...
I wanted to get use out of that spell before I discard it, so... I got use out of that spell. I may have pissed you and Travis off in the process, but I'm used to pissing you guys off.
I'm not pissed off. Chill, Winston. I'm not pissed off at all.
No, it's elementary, dear Watson.
No, it's not. I'm literally not mad, and I haven't been this whole time. I'm more mad about internet connections. Davis is the one that's pissed off because you took away his Avengers Zendikar.
I guess I just assumed that it was like contagious and that everyone was pissed off about it.
Yeah, why don't you take a fucking pill? Now I'm pissed off. Yep. I'm not pissed off at all. Seriously.
Oh, I can't tell by the tone of your voice. I know.
I'm pretty pissed off.
But I'm not.
Shut up, Paul.
All right, I'm going to make this super fun with a Spell Tithe Enforcer. Pass. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, he or she sacrifices a permanent unless they pay 1.
Oh, I need that.
I'm down with that.
I didn't have one of those to go in the salty shoebox.
What set's that from, Travis?
That is OG. That is Dissension.
Oh, damn.
Yep. He's the old school Loxodon.
I know it sounds terrible. I can't remember the name of the card, but I found it at Mox today. I found the OG. It's the white lion card that gives all your artifact, like protects your artifacts.
Oh, the Leonin dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I found his OG printing.
Okay. Play a land. I gotta see how that...
What?
Sacrifice unless you pay 1. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's just a tax for the stacks.
Thanks for sticking with us tonight, guys, with the technical issues. Thanks.
Yeah, tonight has been a kind of nonsense, bad internet connection night.
What does that do?
Well, Davis was blurry for a bit on my screen, but now he's like crystal clear.
Okay.
Same with Paul.
Yeah, everybody seems to be clear, so.
Yeah, I think it's starting to clear up.
Maybe we were just dealing with some spell table thing.
Huh. Well, sure, we can do that. So here's a green. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to cast Pest Infestation. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. Create twice X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens.
Did you pay the 1 extra for the stacks?
And I will.
There we go. Unless you want to sacrifice permanent.
No, not for that. So I don't.
What was X?
X will be 3.
So you get 6.
So you paid 6.
So I paid 6 plus the initial 1 plus the additional 1. So yeah. So I'm going to blow up that enchantment there, Travis.
I don't have an enchantment. This
It's
is
a creature.
It's a creature? Oh, well
Yes.
then. Oops.
The only enchantment is Mike's
Monologue text.
monologue text.
Mike has artifacts, has the Panharmonicon, and my Mind Stone. But other than that,
Well, it's
no
artifacts and or enchantments.
Right.
So the Panharmonicon,
Yep.
the Forsaken Monument, and what does that enchantment do?
That's the monologue tax that gives him treasures.
And the Eggerwell Spring.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
Eggerwell
but
Spring just
that's-
lets him draw a card.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm going to get rid of the monologue tax. And that gives me 3 pests.
6 pests.
Yeah. It's
Isn't it twice X?
Oh yeah, twice X. Sorry.
It's weird because you have to pay X twice. So,
Right.
Yeah, like it's like wait, like I guess the goal is to give you the pests, but also like not give you like an X spell to destroy like a Shatterstorm kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a Shatterstorm plus Tranquility, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. That's like it'd be a bit much.
I don't see any 1/1s, so
Pests came in that deck.
Yeah.
I don't know where the tokens are right now.
Hashtag prepared.
I know. Let's see.
Yeah, Davis, you and I are just getting black and blue in this game.
Right?
Both of us should be playing the mirror right now. I guess between us we got black
I
and blue.
tap that. I gain a life, so I'd gain 2. Yeah, so that's that. Huh. What's going to go away? What do I care about? I'll put out the Talisman of Resilience.
And sack something.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Just sack a pest and gain a life.
But I like to have those.
You still have 5 of them.
I know, but
and you gain 2 life.
I gain 2 life. Actually, I gain another 2 life.
Yep. So gain 4.
Use 2.
And I draw.
Davis's fractal just fed that engine like crazy.
And
But yes, body of research is a pain. When I finally get around to actually like,
okay,
That was me.
yeah.
I'm going to, the body of research definitely goes into Riku.
All right. I will play a land for the turn.
forgot I had to discard.
You discarded a land.
I did.
Crucible of Worlds coming up
I'm not
next.
gonna play this.
I didn't add much to this deck, guys. Crucible works. Travis, I don't know if you muted yourself, but I don't hear any sound from you.
Okay. I am going to pay green and 2 plus an extra for the tax to play Pest Infestation, where X is 1.
Oh my god.
Destroying the Alhamrit's archive.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
That's fair.
I will get 2 pests.
Did you pay the extra one?
I did.
Okay.
That's why it's only what it is. And then I will pay green, blue, and 2 to play Rashmi's Eternity's Crafter, and I will sack a pest and gain a life. And that will be my turn. And we lost Paul.
Yep. I didn't have him to begin with, so it wasn't a net loss for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight because we haven't had these issues in the past.
Terrible. I wonder if it's spell table. Is there something going on this weekend?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
What you got, Mike?
Oh, we'll see who I got here. Draw. Play Inventor's Fair for my land drop. And I don't want those artifacts in my grave back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pay 7 to cast Wake the Past, and then I'll pay the extra ones. Oh, actually no, I want a sack. Is the sack on the cast or after resolution?
It's
On the cast.
And I will sack my Ichor Wellspring, which let me draw. And then return all artifact cards from my graveyard to the battlefield to gain haste until end of turn. So does that mean I get Ichor back?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ichor comes in, draw. Forsaken Monument. Brandish Heart. Michael Synthlitis.
It's a crazy card in Boros colors. It's like a whole new tack for Boros. It's crazy. It's like when Lion became a clan of like Shugenja and Oni, like secret Oni. and then AEG was like, why does no one want to play Five Rings anymore? It's like, because you took all their clan identities and pissed all over them.
And I'm gonna go ahead and down tick Karn to 4 and create a colorless construct that gains +1/+1 for each artifact I control.
Does it get counters, or is it just it's
That's
variable?
+1/+1.
Okay.
It gets
It's
+1/+1.
not counters.
Yeah, not counters.
Gotcha.
It's 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so he's currently a 16-16. And
You have 16 artifacts.
Everything's an artifact.
everything's
With
an
Micah Sith.
artifact.
If Micah Sith goes
Oh.
away, he becomes like a 5/5.
Is it right? Got it. Okay, gotcha.
I will say go.
Nikokoro, the center of the sea. Two, three, 4, 5.
Okay. So there's 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. Vincer's Journal. And I use the talisman, so I gain a life.
Ha! Just one.
I know. Okay. Oh, I gotta remember to pay the 1. So I don't have to sack a thing yet. Tapping 4 to cast Binding the Old Gods. This time I'll sack a pest for it.
Target non-land permanent opponent controls.
Yep.
Like Micah Synth.
Yeah, that seems fair because that's kind of ridiculous. That
What are you doing with that again?
Just destroy.
yeah.
In response, Boros Charm. Permanents I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Okay.
Okay.
At least you had to burn it.
Okay. I'll play my land drop for the turn. Say go.
I will play an island as my land for the turn. Blue, green. 3, 4. Wait. That's right. 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1 to play Essex. Then I reveal the top card of my library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less than that spell's, it is. I may cast it without paying its mana cost. If I don't, put it in my hand. I am going to cast it, and I will pay 1. And I am done.
What was it you cast?
Adrix and Nev, the other commander. The Ward 2, and if one or more tokens would be created under my control, twice that many are created instead.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Drop a turn.
I just need to find ways to make tokens.
Tap 1 for a white to play Dispeller's Capsule. And I will sack Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card.
That's not a Trinket Mage. You can't play that in that deck, or you would.
Play a land for the turn.
What is a Dispeller's Capsule?
Pay 2 and a white and tap it, sacrifice it, and destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
And then 2 red, so it's 1, 2, and 4, and then I'll pay the 1 to cast Combustible Gearhulk. Travis, targeting you.
What are you targeting me with?
Combustible Gearhulk enters battlefield. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If the player doesn't, you mill 3 cards, and then Gearhulk deals damage to the player equal to the total mana value of those cards.
Sure. Draw 3. Did you pay 1 extra for him?
I did. I'm gonna go ahead and downtick Karn 1 to grab Soul Ring. And then I'll tap 2 to cast the Soul Ring. And I played a color spell, so I gain 2 life.
Did you pay the extra?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, you paid 2 to play the Soul Ring. Duh.
Tap Soul Ring for 4 to cast Karn, the Great Creator. And when he
No, it is not a bronze tablet.
Oh, here, I'll just... Should be able to read him right there.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Savannah? No, leave it there.
I still haven't got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Spell table is not swinging heavy hits tonight. Okay. Turns off everyone's mana rocks.
I
no,
thought
and our lands. It turns off everything,
no, it's just mana rocks. They changed the ruling on it. It does not hit lands.
even though they're artifacts.
It does not hit lands. They did add a nice little reprieve for it. That is the reason why
Oh.
he's in the deck. If it hit lands, I would not play him.
That's what I thought it hit lands. I was like, really?
I'm gonna downtick him to 2.
Yeah, it's quiet because no one's watching because our internets are all so bad. There's no reason to watch our game fizzle out. It's like anytime we advertise for like a specific game, like something happens that we can't play it, or it's like getting terrible to watch.
Yep. I mean, even like just my cell phone trying to connect to Twitch right now is like god awful. I don't know what's going on in the world. All right, so I had a back Triplicate Titan in my hand, and that might be all she wrote for now. Oh, paid a color spell, so I gained 2 life. Yeah, that's me. Go ahead, Travis. Did someone message in the chat? Because for some reason I can't see it.
I just put it was quiet.
Oh, okay.
Brina flies at Paul for 3. And I get to draw a card.
Yeah, I gotta take it.
I know. Yeah, I get a land play because that's how this fucking deck's gonna be right now.
Where was that ruling, Mike?
It was in the Commander Amended Rulings. I believe the ruling was changed under Microsynth Lattice, but I knew like last year they amended the rules for it, and that's why I put them back in. Because it used to hit lands, but then there's like a special specific rule now that you can still tap lands for mana.
So that one will be untapped. And I will get a Sultari Crusader. That's it for me.
I have it bookmarked at work.
Okay, so this happens after I draw. Okay. At beginning my upkeep, I gain a life for each card in my hand. So 6. Okay, so now this is going to tick up to 2. I search for a forest.
No.
Put it in play tapped.
Modern that Micah said is banned. I still don't. I can't find anywhere where it would say that it's not a.
I have the ruling saved at work. I'll send it to you Monday.
Bruh.
You know what?
Because it was ruled that at a command fest that Karn does not hit lands. Apparently the Commander Council came to a verdict of either ban that Karn or Microsynth Lattice or make it so it doesn't hit lands. And they came to the consensus of we'd rather just have him, because pulling things from exile is pretty dope.
One more. Okay.
Wait. How are Mycosynth and Karn easily removable if you can't tap your lands?
It's probably a keyboard cowboy going, yo, do you even know how to play Magic?
I'm gonna cast Sanguine Bond.
Let's see.
Is that the whenever you gain life, we lose that much?
Target opponent loses that much, yeah.
Target, okay, still.
Close the
So-
gates. Open the gates.
Gotta kill that.
Open them a little bit.
So I'll gain a life when that pest dies.
We still lose a
I'll gain
life
another
when you gain a life, right? Or is it only when?
No, I got
No.
rid of her.
But Mike, I'm gonna make you lose 2 life. And I'm gonna make a beast. It's a 4/4 fungal beast.
Yeah, I'm not finding that anywhere, Mike. So
Like I said, I've got
we'll
it
keep
saved.
playing it, but yeah.
Like I got it saved. It was a command fest ruling, and as far as I'm concerned, that ruling is golden.
I mean, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Help me.
Yeah.
Alright, untap.
And if I look later and I find out I'm wrong, I'm just gonna take this Karn out of the deck. That or we amend a house rule saying that doesn't hit lens.
I mean, you can always just attack Karn. Like, do you have any flyers?
What's that? No, I don't have any flyers. At least not yet.
Huh. Well, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't even really think it's our internet tonight either, because I think Twitch is screwing up too. Because like I'm watching other Twitch streams just to see, and they're all like lagging as well.
Wow. I'd be interested to see how bad the bleeding was, because I saw like lots of people watching it various times, so I'd be interested if people were dropping in and then just bailing because it was so bad.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think because right now it says we have 3 viewers, and I know one of them's me, and I believe one of them's Davis. I'm not sure if you're trying to view in or not, Travis.
Right. Yeah.
So like
I'm on there, so I think that we're not. I don't think anyone's actually watching us right now.
yeah. So yeah, I think it's I think this is one of those things where there's so many people trying to stream on Twitch right now. Their server might be a little overloaded on the Saturday night.
There's some other in there.
Okay, let's see what happens here. I am gonna pay green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So X will be 3. Because it's 2x again. I will pay 1 for Spell Tithe Enforcer, and I'm going to play. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. I might do this different.
Remember, you don't have to care about the color of lands you tap because they all produce the same, like all colors.
Oh, that's true.
That's microcephalitis. It's everyone's friend.
Sorta. All right, so I will pay green and 1, 2, 3, paying an extra. So just green and 3. There is no X. And play Spontaneous Generation. Put a 1/1 green sapling creature token into play for each card in my hand. I have 4 cards, so that would be 4 saplings, except it's going to be 8 saplings because of Adrix and Nev Twin Casters.
And they're going to be copies of any creature you want them to be because of essence.
Correct. So they're going to be 8 Spell Tithe Enforcers.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's not going to happen.
But when that goes off, I do get to do my thing because I am casting it. So
Yeah. So
that's weird. It is a land, so I cannot cast it. It'll go to my hand.
all right. So the first 2 will be Dire Tactics, which is an exile target creature, which will be Adrix and Nev.
Okay.
Their toughness.
Their toughness 2.
So I lose 2 because I
Did you pay 2 extra for a ward?
Oh shit! I didn't pay 2 extra for wood. And I'm actually going to do that differently because I forgot about the ward and I can't
Oh, wait.
fucking keep my
All right,
mind
never
stone because Mike's stupid ass bullshit. I will exile Ethics then because I can't do everything I wanted to do. So I'll just get X6 so you'll get all the you get the extra guys.
So I will get. What did I say? 8.
What's up, conscripts?
Hey, conscript.
It would be nice if I got to actually contribute to this game despite my mana base of 7 lands compared to everybody else, and we're on turn like 40.
I was gonna take out Karn with Essex.
Well, I can't let you have the entire board full of fucking Spell Tithe Enforcers because then I don't get to cast anything. Like, I was going to take out Karn with Essex. You won't be able to cast anything because you would have had to pay 8 to cast anything on top of what else you do. Like, yeah, come on, Davis.
How's that any different from me lucking the lands out with Karn if we had to pay an extra 8 to cast shit? That's what I'd like to know.
It's not.
No, I can't cast anything, Mike. I don't have enough mana to cast any spells if Davis has 8 Spell Tithe Enforcers.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, if you have Karn out, that locks everybody down on the board, and then they have to attack him and kill him, or else there's no one can play. If Davis has 8 Spell Tithe Enforcers, then that sucks for everybody, but everybody else has a board except for me, and I don't have enough mana to even pay that tax or pay the sacrifice. Because I would have had to sacrifice 8 permanents or pay 8 to play anything.
I actually thought about doing the token that gets bigger for each artifact, but the problem is I was going to get rid of Karn. So.
Right.
Oh wait, I guess Micah Sense would have still been in play. I was thinking it was the other way around. Oh well. Let's play a land for the turn. Temple of Mystery comes into play. Tap. Scry. Look at this real quick. Okay. One, two, three, and one extra. To play Saproling Symbiosis. Put a 1/1 green Saproling creature into play for each creature I control. I currently control 11 creatures, so it'll be 22 more Saprolings.
Oh, is that all?
There's just one once. They're not copies of. Times 30.
And you're
And you have a 16/16 and a bunch of other stuff. I no longer have a flyer, so that is my turn.
your turn. Play Study Hall from your land drop.
Oh, I should have swung a 1/1 at Paul, just to draw a card.
Tap this one for 4. 6. 8. 9 to play Triplicate Titan.
Wasn't he exiled?
I got him back with Karn.
I thought it had to be exiled with a silver token.
No, that's this Karn.
Other card.
Oh.
Scion of Urza, silver token. Great creator gets you cards from outside the game.
Or an exile. Okay. Because there is no outside the game.
There's no outside game of Commander, it's just exile.
But it says or in exile, so yeah.
And then
Which is what I meant.
No, I get it.
Because that's the effect that he has that is well established.
That
Yes.
is.
cast my commander.
Yeah, because parts of abilities which other cards you own from outside the game into the game, such as ... Karn the Great Creator, do not function in Commander. I was literally just looking at that as I was trying to find the ruling on the CAGs page.
Oh wait, I casted 2 things, right? No, yeah, Travis, your one thing's still out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I almost forgot to pay the mana for that. Okay, and then
My effects are largely immaterial to this game, so I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna uptick Karn to 4 and just target Microsynth Lattice becomes a creature. Its power and toughness is equal to all the artifacts I control. Uptick this Karn to 4. Davis, I'm gonna reveal the
Wait.
top 2.
What are we doing?
Okay, so Microsynth Lattice is now a 6/6.
No, Microsynth Lattice is Yeah, it's a 6/6.
Yeah. Now you're mixing up cards.
Yep.
Creator Scion Karn gives you the +1/+1. This guy is just your converted mana cost.
Well, giving you guys a chance to burn Microsymphonis if you get a kill spell.
Oh, look at you. So nice.
So what are my two options to
You
give you?
can add it. You can add one of these to my hand, and then the one you don't choose gets exiled with a silver counter on it.
Okay, what are the two options?
Hedron Archive and
And have you activated the card that lets you get it?
yes, I have activated his Planeswalker.
Okay, then you can have the Hedron. And exile Faithless Looting with a silver counter.
You can also uptick Great Creator without doing anything, Mike.
Can you?
It's up to 1.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you can +1 him without like making something a thing and giving it like the liability of now it's a creature for a minute, that kind of thing.
okay.
Just as an aside, like you don't have to do the thing. It's like Vraska. You can do the thing where you uptick her, and if you sacrifice a permanent, then you gain a life and draw a card. But otherwise, you can just give it +1.
Check myself too. And I also casted my commander, who's also colorless. And I can't cast anything else without sacking something.
Weren't you gonna make us wheel?
I was going to, but I kept drawing cards anyways, so.
Don't need to know when things are working for you.
Trust me, I wish I had Incite Rebellion in my hand right now. Bright side, Davis, you don't have to worry about Incite Rebellion anymore.
I'm sure you have a way to get it back.
I don't have a way to get it back spells, and I think that is all I can do until I get stuff for, well, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm just gonna pass. Go ahead, Travis.
You know, you could swing some of those big things at Paul and start whittling.
Bring that, Paul. 6. Draw.
How much commander have you done to him now?
9.
9.
Lands of Plains. All mana is good mana because Magnificent Lattice is stupid. Lenvala, Keeper of Silence. Flying 3/4 Angel. Activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. Faster.
Wish it was creatures and planeswalkers.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay a black and 2 life and draw a card. Huh. Okay. I'll do that again.
Do you have to pay a mana for that, or just life?
It's a black and 2 life. So I paid
Okay.
2.
Okay. I was like, man, if you just get to pay life, you can just draw your deck right now and win.
Okay, so untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll gain 8 life.
In response, Paul, I'm gonna sack this, destroy Sanguine Bond.
Okay. Okay. Creatures I control have death touch this turn. Oh, I need a draw for my turn. There we go. What to do?
Pause. Paul, what's the thing that lets you do that?
Do what?
What's the thing that lets you draw? Pardon me.
Creed.
Greed.
It's an artifact,
No, it's an enchantment.
but everything's an artifact,
Yeah, everything's an artifact.
and it's an
Oh.
activated ability.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean it's done now, but yeah, nothing you
didn't-
can do can be done.
Oh wait. At the activated abilities of creatures your opponent's control can't be activated. It doesn't hit artifacts.
I thought it was.
Because that means I couldn't have popped Sanguine Bond.
Permanents or artifacts.
No, activated abilities
So it's
of artifacts your
artifacts
opponent's.
control. Yeah, so it's everything.
Oh, I guess I'm
Right.
reading the one from Zendikar. That's the one that Spell Table brought up. Yeah, it says flying.
What?
No, you're
Karn the Great
Karn.
Creator.
Oh.
you're locked.
Activated
Oh.
abilities of artifacts
Talking
can't
about.
be.
Everything's an artifact. Activated abilities of artifacts.
Okay, got it. Never mind.
So Paul couldn't have done that, but it's too late now. Because Karn or Microsynth Lattice is either one of those two pieces, because nobody wants to attack anybody in this game except for me for some reason.
Well, don't
Why?
worry, Travis. I'm attacking this turn with
Okay.
my death touch creatures going at Karn, the great pain in my butt.
So
I
it's
have
4.
3 pests and a 4/4 beast. All death touch.
You get to draw a card.
Ooh. Yay.
I'm gonna block the beast with Triplicate Titan.
Okay.
And Lavani is not gonna let me abuse Rick. So that leaves 3. Oh, Karn would live, but Davis is just gonna kill him next turn. Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna block with Triplicate Titan. Karn will take 3.
Okay.
And then when Triplicate Titan dies,
Tokens, the correct tokens. That makes my heart sing.
I'll play a land.
and they came with the deck. That made me really happy.
Yeah, I feel like the commander decks have gotten really good about giving you like at least the tokens that you need, even if not the quantity that you might need sometimes.
Oh, he had. What? I keep thinking Worm Coil Engine. I'm like, oh, lifelink. Wait a minute. No, no, no lifelink. No lifelink. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
I will put out the Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
Did you pay the 1 extra?
I'm sacking a
Got it.
pest. I'll gain a life. I'll gain another life because of Moldvine and draw a card. I will pay 2 when the pest dies and gains life to create a beast.
He's just recycling those creatures.
It's almost like it's built that way.
I know. The question is, did he add Zulaport into that deck?
Yeah.
I think I win.
Telling you guys, Golgari is Paul's jam. Just gotta dial it in.
And if it was Abzan, it'd be better.
Okay. 1.
I feel like
1, and
Azban
1.
is like Golgari with a conscious. Like they're trying to like, fake a conscious.
I'll put out the Blood Researcher.
Oh, Travis, we lost your audio, buddy. Ooh, man, when you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. Ooh, that could become fun.
Because of his creature, I'm going to have to sack a permanent, so I'll sack another pest. So I'll gain a life from it. I'll gain a life from Moldervine.
And those are 2 separate triggers. So
Those are 2 separate triggers. Yep.
Jesus.
And I'll go ahead and create 2 more beasts. So I got a total of 3 beasts.
What are you doing to create those beasts?
The Trudge Garden. Whenever I gain life, it may pay 2 colorless. If I do, create a 4/4 fungus beast creature with trample. And I'll say go.
Mike, how many blockers do you have in total?
Oh, I can't get those beasts, guys.
Why? It's a triggered ability.
It's a trigger. It's
ability,
not an active.
activate.
It's a trigger. You're good.
That's why I asked.
Even those are pay.
But it's a whenever.
Oh,
so it's
whenever.
triggered.
Okay.
You also
Okay.
don't have to like tap. It's like if it has like a tap, is also like guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Davis, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. One of them's flying.
6 blockers. One of them is flying. Okay.
Yeah, you could totally wreck my shit right now if you wanted to.
No, but well, I mean, I'm gonna kill that one card, but I'm gonna do some other stuff first.
I'm really trying to draw into the second commander that came in this deck that burns for every tapped artifact you have when you attack.
Oh, nice.
Since lands are artifact.
Yeah. All right, I am going to pay 2 blue and 2 +5 kicker to kicked Rite of Replication. On the Spell-Tithe Enforcer. Now, the kicker doesn't affect the casting cost, so it's still only 4 for Rashmi. But Amphi Mutineer does cost 4. If it we can cost less. So
I'm gonna fracture my Spell-Tithe Enforcer.
Okay.
So it goes away and your spell fizzles.
My spell fizzles, but this still goes to my hand. All right. You said you had 6 blockers and he's at 1.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to send 8 1/1 saplings at Karn, the Great Betrayer.
I have a Karn the Great Creator. Is that where you're swinging it?
Oh, Great Creator, yeah, that one.
Okay.
I think it sounds better the way you said it,
Yeah.
though.
I'm gonna block all the ones I can.
All right, so 2 will get through because he's at 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I will have 2 tapped and 22 untapped. And I will play a Thornwood Falls as my land for the turn. Gain a life and say go.
Draw. Play Lorewood Campus for my land drop. Tap Soul Ring to play Hedron Archive. Tap a Plains for the extra. Oh wait, no, that's not out anymore. That's right. Alright, then.
What's doubling your mana? Is it the
So anything that's colorless, for
right.
sake of monuments, doubling. Oh, and I put a colorless out, so I gain 2.
So it doesn't do for your lands, it just does for your artifacts.
Anything that would produce a colorless produces an additional.
Right, but your lands don't produce colorless.
No,
Do they?
don't. No, they don't.
It's
Okay.
also not doubled, it's additional.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yep.
not
so
4 from Soul Ring 3.
There, my bad. Fixed it. I'm gonna tap Hedron for 3 to play Jorkadine, the Prevailer.
That sounds bad.
He just first strike, Metalcraft creatures you control get +3/+0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
Yeah.
He's a 5/4. So technically 8/4. Alright. And since that technically was a colorless spell, gain 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play Ugin the Ineffable. Creature spell colorless spells I cast cost 2 less to cast. His +1 is exile the top card of my library face down. Look at it, create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. If it would to lead the battlefield, put the exile card in my hand. -3, destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Gain 2.
So the -1 doesn't work right now?
No, it does not. But he makes my spells cheaper.
Because you need that.
Well, I would like to wheel, and I want to get the good cards out of my hand. 2. This is 3. Godolphin Forge Master. Gain 2.
I know I have board wipes in this deck.
And spells are still colored, so I can't do that. That sets me up for next turn. go ahead and uptick Karn. Paul, haven't picked you in a while.
Sure.
Solemn Secular Outcome or a Mountain?
You can have the mountain, sir.
And I played that for my land for the turn, so I already have a land. One, two, maybe three. It goes up. Can't do anything with Osgear. I can't do Burnish Heart. Okay. I don't really care about drawing. Pass.
Thought you were gonna wheel,
I don't have enough mana to wheel.
but your spells are cheaper.
Colorless spells are cheaper.
All spells are colorless.
No, all permanents are colorless.
Read.
All cards
That-
aren't. Oh, it said all cards that aren't in the battlefield spells. Oh, and permanents. Well, I'll go next turn.
Jesus Christ. Lord. Brina flies at Paul for 10.
I will. She's a 10. What?
She is a 10-12.
Well, I can't get that with that this turn. So I have to block with the Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
Okay.
Creature dies. I gain a life. Draw a card. I gained a life, so +1/+1 goes there. I'll pay 1, 2 to get another beast. Because I used that, I gain a life.
What destroyed the 9/9?
Paul had a death touch. I blocked.
Gotcha. I was just like, I just noticed the three different things.
Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top 7. For Debtor's Knell. At the beginning of my upkeep, I put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. That's it.
Okay, untap. He gets untapped. Beginning upkeep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gain 10. She gets 1.
Oh, I should have thrown 1 at Mike so I could draw a card.
Okay, so I will draw. Play a land.
Micah Senslatus is not a creature anymore, right? Or
Right.
is that...
For till end of turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure.
Travis, I've got to feed the swarm to destroy your commander because, yeah, I can't take damage like that.
So what's it do?
Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to the permanent's mana value.
3.
Damn it.
Okay. I gain a life there, though, from using that.
You lose 3.
So that goes 4. I did.
Gotta keep you honest.
I know.
Those big numbers are hard to get confused.
Okay. Put out the... There it is. The Vane Witch Coven. Menace 3/3. Whenever I gain life, I may pay a black. If I do, return a target creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Alright, can you repeat that?
When he gains life, he can pay a black and can return a creature card to his hand. So you can start filtering back stuff out like aerial mist and stuff like that.
Right. Is it any graveyard or just his?
Just mine.
Just fine.
Yeah.
Kind of debtors is any, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put out the Sapling of Colifanar.
Kovenor, my little guy. Baby
Yeah.
Groot.
Yeah. And I'll put out an Elixir of Immortality.
Okay, just 5, not double.
Yeah, no,
And actually, you can't even activate it right now anyway.
I know. Oh, why couldn't I activate it?
Because of Micah Senslatus.
No, because of Linvala.
Oh,
He's dead.
Oh, that's right. It was Karn, not Mycosynth. That's right.
You killed him.
So yeah, you could activate that because
If it's a creature,
Oh no, it's not a
It's
creature.
not a creature. It's an artifact.
It's just an artifact.
I was getting the two abilities confused.
That's okay. There's a lot out there right now. um. Where did they go?
How many of those 27/27s do you have, Mike?
One. Just the one.
he can make more, but currently one.
What's Karn's loyalty?
5.
So what does he do again? Just there. That's it.
Draw. Okay. How many blockers you have, Mike? Did you lose me?
No, you're still there.
Sorry about that. I have 9 blockers.
Any effects on any of them? I know you have a first strike. You have flying.
First strike, flying, trample, Vigi.
Okay.
And 2 of them have first strike.
So you have 9. Okay, and that construct's not a changeling, right? It's just a construct.
It's just a construct.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Infant Mutineer. When he enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. So get rid of your 27/27. But you get a 4/3 blue salamander. And I will turn over Rampant Growth, and I get to cast that for free. And I will get an island. Shuffle. And you still still have 9 blockers. So that means I need to send 14 at Karn. And she's now on the battlefield, so there's no point in swinging at you. I will swing 14 Saprolines. So you have 9 blockers, and that'll do 5 to Karn. So 14, there was 22, that's 8, so it's 10. So I have 10 untapped and 5 tapped. Alright, and then I will play an island as my land for the turn. I think I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, no 10. That's me.
Tap. Draw. Oh, you came in a little late. Play a land for the turn. Probably should have done this a while ago.
Isn't the big thing dead?
What's
It's
that?
a 4/3.
It's
It's
a
a
4/3.
4/3 salamander now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Spacing
Yeah, no, I thought
Yeah,
the
you're
same
good.
thing, and then I figured out what he did.
it.
I'm gonna tap 4 and tap and sack Inventor's Fair. Search my library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in my hand, shuffle my library. I can only activate if I get 3 more artifacts. Where are you at? I'm gonna add Dark Steel Forge to my hand. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And attempt to cast Dark Steel Forge.
I have
First
no response.
response is me.
Yep.
I'm gonna generous gift, Mike sent lattice. You get a elephant. Then 2 other responses.
Anything from you, Paul? Nothing from me.
No, I got. Well, you know what? I'm going to try to draw something that helps. Nope. Okay.
Anything, Davis?
No, I already said no.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Crap. And I still can't activate creature abilities.
No.
It's gonna be me for now. Go ahead, Travis.
I have a Muldrifter and an Avenger of Zendikar. Those are the only creatures in my graveyard.
Okay. What do you got in your grade, Mike?
I got quite a bit, I think. Let's see. Triplicate Titan. That'd be sweet.
Yep.
Quicksmith Genius and Feldon of the Third Path.
Yeah, okay. How about you, Paul? What you got?
Just the Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
All right, I'm gonna get back my Necropolis region.
Which one's that?
6/5 flying vampire. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it.
Nice.
Really nice. It's not legendary, right?
It is not.
That's an ominous question.
Oh my god. Alright.
I'm not screwing with Travis.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3.
Him and I are just hanging on right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I got an elephant, right?
Yeah, you did get an elephant.
I think I have one token of that.
Alright. So, taxes are ×2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Recast Brina.
Let's just say this is the elephant.
Mike, I'm going to swing the Soltari Crusader at you, and it will get 2 +1/+1 counters. I will draw a card.
That's Shadow, right? Yep. Okay. So it's 6.
Deal 6, so it's going to go to 10 counters.
That's gonna get scary.
And then I have a land play, which will be a Reliquary Tower, and then I will tap black and 2 to get a Davithi Trapper. And second.
Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I gained 7 life.
I guess my bump for Willow Dusk was not wrong.
What was your? I didn't see the Will Dusk one actually.
It was talking like each one of them was like, last time this commander did this, can they do it again?
Right.
And like Willow Dusk gained a bunch of life. She was like down. She was like up to 60, and then down to 17, you know, and then back up to 70. Can she win again? And you know, like, and you know, here we are, 236. Willow Dusk didn't even do much work, you know, herself. She did it all from like other cards.
It's kind of like they cheated off Quadrix's homework if you think about it. They're like, I made an 84 fractal. Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's like the meme of passing notes in class and the guy looks back all mad at him.
There's my land drop.
I had to play it.
Of course, and I know like you want to get that out with Essex out or something like that, but
I mean,
Actually, that's I don't want. I don't think I would because it would come in as
Oh.
a copy of something different.
To
With
be-
the,
I need to remember
it's-
that. I need to pay a
with
black.
the twins, yeah.
Yeah, with the twins, yeah.
I mean, also,
Return that to my hand.
to be fair, you never would have guessed, like, out of the blue, Paul would have dropped a spell that been like, destroy target creature, I gain life equal to
Well, no, you never would have guessed that Paul would have up a spell that destroys target creature.
I mean, to be fair, I think all of us have had some kind of, like, destruction.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I've cast Path to Exile, Dire Tactics, Fracture, Generous Gift. Like, I've been trying to remove stuff.
I think, what am I? I've done Dispeller's Capsule and Incite Rebellion.
Put out the aerialist again.
Oh, did you make another one of those things? Oh no, that's your elephant.
Yeah, it's my elephant.
What did you do, Paul? I'm sorry.
When I gained life from
You got the
Venser's
aerialist.
Journal, I got the aerialist through the Vein
And
Witch
then you put
Coven.
the aerialist out.
Yeah.
Oh, my lands aren't artifacts anymore.
Not that any of us want land destruction.
Well, no, there was a strategy I was trying to get out to.
Oh, okay.
You know, remember that one card from the first time I played this deck where I tapped it and
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it?
the second commander in this where I burn when I attack with an artifact for every tapped artifact I have.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he taps out, then swings, and then nukes everybody with this on the swing. So there's no response really.
It's a
Or
target.
like blocking doesn't matter kind of thing.
It target player. It doesn't burn
Still, I
everybody.
mean, it's still great damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's get that out with unwinding clock, untap everything. It's just a lot of build up to get to it.
Sure. And it's in the 99, so you never know when you're gonna grab him.
Yeah. So I try to play a little bit of stun here. It's like, let me get my bullshit cannon out. Let me get build my cannon. Oh, okay. With the constructs, I really should play Fling in this deck.
100%. It's got red in it, and you know that's not as common. So, but yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've got like
That's
four.
like Calamac style, where you're gonna be like, oh, Karn makes something that's like a 30-30, and I throw it at you, you're dead.
I'm going to cast Revival Experiment. For each permanent type, return up to one card of that type from my graveyard to the battlefield. I lose 3 life for each card returned this way.
Paul, that's a lot
Exile
of
that.
life.
I have no response.
I mean, what are you getting back?
Well,
Land,
I'm going to get,
etc., etc.
I'll get an artifact,
An
an
enchantment, in the
enchantment,
land,
Sanguine
And-
Bond, Alchemist's Archive.
and there's a forest in there.
and land. Well, I'll take the
Oh,
Blighted
Blighted
Woodland.
Woodland. Even better.
So, does it resolve?
I got no response.
Yeah.
Got
Ugh. We're out of gas. Yep. Mind if we fill her up? No. I mean, we're out of gas. Tanker truck's late. Always late on Thursdays. And when the pipeline gets hacked.
Did you see that someone actually like blew their Hummer up by accident because they lit a cigarette?
That makes my heart happy.
Like,
After seeing all the memes of some woman like with her back of her RAV4 open and a tarp in the back of the thing, and she's filling up a Tupperware tub with no lid.
3, 4. I'll sack the thing to find, is it 1, 4, 2 basic land cards. Tapped. Do I have?
I just gotta wonder how special you gotta be. I mean, okay, they're hoarding gas, so obviously there's the answer. But
Obviously, there's the answer. Since gas only lasts a little while.
and that the fear of like a gas shortage was just media hype anyways, because
Absolutely.
the pipe had backups. It's not like it stopped production.
Exactly. They were just like, oh, there might be a small hiccup in the supply for a weekend.
Yeah, it's just distribution, and worst case scenario, they just truck it there.
Yeah, but I mean, culture war. They got to turn it into something where like Biden is Carter Part 2, gas rationing. Oh my God. It's just like, oh God,
It's the
people.
Democrats' fault that the gas prices raise. It's like, no, it's totally not because
End of your term, Paul. I'm
Yes.
actually gonna pay for and tap Quandrix campus to scry one.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hashtag moves. Hashtag plays. And you put it on the bottom, so it was worth it.
Right? Alright, untap. Draw. Play a land for the turn. You have your commander out, right?
Moi?
Who?
Yes, you.
Yes, I do. My
You get
commander.
counters when I attack, right?
When you attack a creature I control, gets 2+1/+1 counters.
Okay. I am going to attack Mike for 3 with the Infant Mutineer. I get to draw a card and you get 2 counters.
He's a 3/3.
He's a 3/3.
I'm gonna block with the well, I guess I can. I'll just block with Gearhulk.
What is he?
6/6.
Okay, he dies.
When he dies, I'll get 3 life.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Mike,
Kill me.
I should kill you, Travis. You're probably gonna fly at me and kill me.
How are you gonna kill him?
Well, no, he should work on me because I'm
Oh.
the one that has got commander damage on him.
Yeah.
How much commander
You'll take the damage from the Sanguine Blonde.
How much commander damage has he done to you, Paul?
I've done 9 so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I gotta put some counters out.
But with the regent out now.
5.
Oh, that can get scary quick.
Yeah, Brina does 5, and then she'll do 10, and then I'll put it away because I've already done 9 to him. So.
Okay.
But he has a flyer right now, right? He has 2 flyers.
Yeah,
He
but
has 3 flyers.
my Dauthi Trapper taps to give target creature shadow.
Oh, nice. I still think we need to get rid of them. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to my second main phase.
Tell me how you really feel.
And I am going to pay 2 and 4 to Encore Ampha Mutineer. So I will exile him, and then for each opponent, create a token that's a copy that attacks that opponent this turn is able. I'm already past my combat phase, so it won't. So there's going to be 3, but there's going to be 6 because of Adrix and Nev. Now, when the 6 tokens come into play, then I get to exile 6 non-salamander creatures. So it's going to be the Sangromancer and Paul's other 2 flyers. That's 3 of them. And then it's going to be Kadotha.
I only have the 1 flyer.
What's the thing at the top above the thing that's kind of tapped but not really?
This is the Vein Witch Coven. It's a menace. I mean, and it's the one that lets me return creatures from my graveyard.
Okay, I'll get that one too. And then I will get Kodotha, the Gearhulk. You can just recast your commander if I exile him. So what are the other creatures you have there, Mike?
The heart and
I have the Triplicate
Titan
Titans and the Heart, and the 3/3 Elephant, and the Metalcraft guy.
You have what's the Metalcraft guy do?
He's a 5/4 first strike. Creatures you control get +3/+0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts.
Is he an artifact?
He is a legendary creature. He is not an artifact.
I guess I will exile him. And because he's not a salamander, you get 4/3 salamanders.
I mean, it's cool because like this Kadolfa wasn't gonna go off because of Lavala,
Yep.
and that's where I'm kind of just like sitting here, like, okay, all right, I figure out my next gameplay.
Alright, I will play a forest as my land for the turn. How many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will then pay 10 to cast Essex. She is my first spell for the turn, so I will flip. It's a Simic Signet. I get to cast it for free.
I know you want to
And that
swing
is
all in
me.
at me, Dave. Oh, damn.
I already swung at you. I'm past my combat phase. And all the anthems get
Wait, what'd you swing at me?
sacrificed. The Anthem Mutineer that you blocked and killed, so it got into my graveyard, so I was able to encore it.
Oh yeah, probably shouldn't have blocked that. All right, let's see what we can...
And yes, that's me.
I'm gonna down tick Ugin to 1, blow up Essex.
Oh, Mycosynth is gone.
Okay, this comes in tapped because I don't have a land in hand. That's what this is, right?
What's Ugin down to?
1.
Just want to make sure I can kill him next turn.
Side question, Paul.
Yeah.
How come you haven't been using Willow Dusk? Is she just dead and I totally missed that?
Yeah, she's. I haven't brought her back out.
Oh, I thought she had just been chilling there, like not doing anything, like hanging
No,
out. Nearby.
she got killed when Mike did the
Right,
right.
right. Okay, that was fucking ages
And
ago.
he couldn't use
that
her
was
right
30
now,
years
even if
ago.
she was in.
Right, you're right.
So there's no point in putting her out there just to get killed again to make her more expensive to put out.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have any flyers?
No.
I'm gonna swing my 3/3 at you. Flying.
Okay.
Draw a card. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Pilgrim's Eye. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in my hand, then shuffle. Just yoink a planes. What was my next card? Oh, wow. Oh, 2 cards away. Alley Bow. Damn. Okay. Next time. That's my hand. Yeah, pass.
I think the best thing in grave right now is Mike's Triplicate Titan.
Yeah, unless you want cards for Mole Drifter.
Actually, that isn't the worst idea in the world. When you shoot up, I draw 2.
Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, you draw 2.
Yeah, I'll actually drift them all.
Alright.
It's a 2/2 flyer.
Yeah.
Draw 2, and then draw.
Alright. I think Third Man 33 just joined us in here. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Sorry,
Yeah, definitely.
sorry if you were here earlier and you got the terrible technical difficulties we were dealing with.
Yeah, there was obviously something going on earlier.
All right, let's see. Land. Let's see. him for a land. All right. I'm gonna give Brina a shadow. Mike, the Crusaders at you. Paul, Brina's at you.
How much do I take from her?
I'm gonna draw 2 cards. You're going to take 5.
How many am I gonna take?
You are going to
Doesn't-
take 12.
I will take the 12. Oh, before that, actually, I cast 1 colorless spell.
She does 5, so she gets 5. So
2,
she's
3, 4,
9.
5, 6, 7.
And
Alright.
this guy did 12, so he's at 22.
Oh, they're 4/3 salamanders. Okay.
They are 4/3 salamanders.
I had
I mean,
them
you at
switched
least,
around.
yeah, you at least. I mean, they're chunky boys. They're bigger than he is.
Alright, I'm going to play 1 in for the turn, which will be a plains. I'll tap my plains. And I temple the false god for ghostly prison. And then I will cast 1 and 1, 2 for a Soltari Crusader. That's it. I have a board. Board wipe.
Woohoo!
Board wipe incoming. Just in time.
Right.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. I have 5 cards, so I'll gain 5 life. Travis, you will lose 5 life.
That is correct.
Alright. Now I will draw.
Why is Travis losing 5 life? Oh,
Sanguine.
Sanguine
Yep.
back out. Right.
I'll play an exotic orchard as my land drop. I'll tap that and the orchard. So I'll gain a life. Travis, you'll lose life.
Yeah.
I'll use that 2 mana to go ahead and crack the Elixir of Immortality. So I'll gain 5 life. Oh, actually, Alhamard's Archive is happening too. So that should have been 5 more life, 6 more life.
Okay. 5 more than 6. 5 more than 1 more than 3 more. Because it was double
Yeah.
each time.
There are no bullets left in this gun.
Do you feel lucky?
1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1.
Okay, so I've had 3 things that gave me life. So
Confusion.
there are 3 triggers on that. So there's 3 more +1 +1s. Okay. So there's
All
all of that.
confusion. I don't even remember myself. Did I shoot 5 times or 6? So you gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky?
Do you?
Punk?
Oh.
Well, let's go to combat. What do you say?
Someone's rolling the dice.
Yeah, I am, because if I don't do something that deals with Travis in some way, then his commander flies in and kills me next turn.
Unless someone kills my commander.
That's true.
Or unless, friendship, but I think we're past that point in this game.
I think you're right. I still love you, but I can't be friends with you.
Always
For
love, but right now I'm not in it.
4/4/4 trampling beasts come at you.
Wait, 2 for each of those because it goes to the prison.
Oh, sure. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 mana each.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. Yeah, it'll be a lot. That's okay. 8.
I've never seen you tap so much mana in a game, and I've seen you play Krakens and Hydras.
I've never seen Paul attack people this much.
Right?
4, 7. So. That was what I used for that. There you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
While you're stacking up the mana,
Okay.
I'm going to tap and crack the Mind Stone draw card.
Okay. I've paid for all my creatures that I'm attacking with to attack.
So 4/4. What's swinging?
So 4/4 tramples,
Uh-huh.
3 4/3s,
Uh-huh.
and the
Cool.
sapling, which I've got to go ahead and resolve.
What is
16 mana to attack him?
Yeah, because of what I have in my hand, Davis won't stop him from killing me.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know you had 16
Yeah.
mana available to swing at him.
It's not a creature.
It's a Grim Tutor, isn't it?
No, this is Taste
No,
of
okay.
Death.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, where's it go? If it's a creature, gain life equal to it, then put it in my hand. So it just goes back to the top of my library. Awesome.
I think I'm dead. You got, so what is it? How many? 3 4/3s?
Yep.
And those
4
don't have
4/4s.
trample, right?
No, these do not have trample.
Okay, but I don't think I can block enough to stop it. Because I can block
Yeah.
one thing with trample with the Necropolis Regent. I can block one thing with trample with Linvala, and that won't get through. And then I can block 2 of the non-tramplers with my chumps, which will stop 2 of those, and that will mean that how much is Kolfinar worth?
He's a 2/5.
That's enough. Yeah, because 4/4 beast, a 4/3 guy, and then one Kolfinar gets through, and that'll kill me. Kill me.
You can't block with the Shadow guy anyway, I don't think. Unless one of his guys has Shadow.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, I'm dead anyway for sure. Because I only
I'd
block
throw
it.
saplings in front of him if I could. Doesn't work that way.
Do any of my beasts die?
Yes, you will lose. Here, let's do it that way.
Yeah, let me know what I lose out of the.
You'll lose 2 of the 4/4 tramplers,
Okay,
and the rest will come in and get me.
and the 4/3s get through
Yeah,
or don't die.
yeah. Nothing else to stop. It's getting stopped.
Okay.
I double block them to make sure I kill 2 of those things for them.
So I got 2 creatures that die.
Otherwise-
So I get
Very little chance of them stopping you at this point.
2, 4. Draw 2 cards. Mike, you're gonna take the damage when these beasts die. So it's gonna be 4 life that you.
4.
From what?
Okay, what happens is when 2 beasts die, the Moldavine Reclamation gains me life.
Gotcha.
Each trigger is going to do a point of damage to Mike. So there's
Gotcha.
2 triggers doubled, so that's 4 triggers.
This game could have been over a long time ago if I could have just had my 5 of Zendri cards.
Honestly, this game would have been over a long time ago if you would have actually been aggressive and attacked Mike when he had no blockers, and then there would have been the 3 of us. and then I was chumped, which means I would have not been able to hold out against actual aggression, and I would have gotten murked, and then it would have been you and Paul. but you didn't swing with the 84, and instead Paul got to funnel him into
I'm
his
just saying, Davis
Oh.
remembered friendship when we did the precons, and he honored it, and I appreciate that.
lineup.
But I also did tell him it'd be totally cool if he took me out. That was a legit thing. It was something cool. It would have been fine. I got some manga I can read while you guys duke it out.
All right. Play land for the turn. Yeah, okay. So green. Actually, I'll just put it in here. So I have green in 1, 2, 3, 4. So green and 4. And I will play doubling season.
Wow.
Rashmi will flip over. It'll be Curiosity Crafter, which will get cast for free. It's a flying bird wizard. I have no maximum hand size, and whenever a creature token I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. And then I'm going to play green and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So green and 12, which will make X6 to play Gelatinous Genesis. Create X, so 6, XX 6/6 green ooze creature tokens, except the 6 will become 12, will become 24. So I will have 24 6/6s.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Neat.
Paul got rid of the guy that has Wrath of God.
Times 24. How many blockers do you have right now, Paul?
1, 2, 3. 3.
3.
3. I am going.
Send upon the sinful.
Do any of them have any abilities if they take or do damage?
Well, the pest, you know what a pest does.
Right, if it dies, so you gain a life.
Yeah.
How many of those do you have?
1.
Okay, you said you had 3 block. How many blockers do you have, Mike?
9. I think 1, 2,
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I have 10 blockers.
You have 10 blockers. And Paul, you have 3.
Do
I have 3.
Do you have haste or something like in the cubes?
No, but I have 15 saprolines.
Oh, that is right. You do.
And 15 saprolines are going to swing at Paul.
Okay.
They're 1/1s.
Okay. I will block 3 of them. My pest will die.
3 of my saplings will die. So
Um,
12 get through,
Yep. So I'll take 12.
and I will draw 12.
I will gain a life from the pest dies. You'll lose a life.
You'll gain 2 life.
I'll gain 2 life, and that means he'll lose 2 life. I'll draw 2 cards.
Look at all these board wipes that I hadn't drawn yet, Paul.
Ooh, Deadly Tempest. Oof.
What's the one in the middle?
Deadly Tempest, Cleansing
No.
Nova, Wrath of God, Merciless Eviction. Descendant
Ooh,
Monster.
Merciless Eviction would have sucked. Exile all artifacts. Oh.
Yeah,
Why? Why?
because of fucking that stupid ass Darksteel Forge.
It's not stupid.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually really fucking good.
I had to pay 9 to cast it. It's balanced.
I think it paid 7.
Yeah, it needs the balance it needs is it needs Tinker unbanned. I'll sacrifice my Ichor Wellspring to draw a card and put Darksteel Forge into play. That's
I'm
a
done.
fair trade, right, you guys? You right, you guys?
Sack Solemn Sinclair Outcome to get Blightsteel.
All right, Mike, my friend. We got to figure out how to deal with 227 life.
Oh, I'm actually pretty chill right now. You're tapped out, right?
Yeah.
Do you have Force of Will?
Except for the 24/6/6s.
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, let's find out.
Don't know.
Draw for turn.
Swing
Oh,
the board at Paul, and then blaspheme attack.
okay. I'm gonna play my planes. I
That'll work.
got. Tap Hedron for 3, and then this for a white to cast Leonin Abanus.
There's
Abanus.
that guy.
What does he do?
Ooh, Leon
Artifacts you control can't be targets of spell or abilities your opponents control.
cool.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pay
I don't target you with all this crunch.
2, 4, and 6. Tapping Osgear, exiling Microsynthlatus, making 2 copies of Microsynthlatus.
Oh shit! And then Linvala died too. Jeez. Paul taking me out, just taking the.
Trust me, that's why I wasn't. If you notice, I didn't do anything to Limvala because I knew
I
you were
know.
keeping Mike in check.
I know. I was I was
Tap
a
3, Cleansing Nova, destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
Well, that's gonna be a rough moment.
Ouch! I think Mike just wins the game.
Let's see what I can do before that actually, like, hoses me.
Yeah, because that blows up all your lands too. Yeah, unless somebody can kill Mike, then that's it.
No. I mean, I have answers, but I'm tapped out.
So, that's Force of Will.
I do not have Force of Will, or well, I don't have that in play anyway.
Active negation.
No, the Fierce Guardianship.
Right.
Oh, I forgot about that
That's
one.
6 is out.
Yeah, no.
So yeah,
I do have a counter in my hand, but
right, but tapped out.
tapped out.
See, if you'd just gotten what? 16 6/6s, you would have had a counter.
I was debating
it
on.
goes through. I can't do anything about
I
it.
was debating on
Yeah,
playing
I
the
mean-
Thanos in the background, going, "You should have gone for the head."
What? Because you play mass land destruction?
That took like a combo. It wasn't like, oh, I can do this every time I want. And also, you let me live. You gave me this win, Davis.
That's true.
All right. I didn't want to kill you on like turn 5.
I told you it was totally cool.
Next time I'll know
And we
better.
would have had game 2, possibly game 3. At this point, we just got this one and wrapping it up.
Also,
we can do game 2.
I am starting to feel the aches from the
Oh.
swamp.
I
I don't know
get
if you guys want to play, please do. I am not. I don't think I'm
Nah.
also, this is like turn 50, or like 55. Like, I feel like what I just did was totally justified. Like, if this was like turn 10 or turn 15, sure, yeah, dick move. But like this long, I think it's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna have multiple doubling seasons next turn.
Well,
so.
I wasn't sure if he had a counter, and one of the reasons why I never casted this is because I've been sitting on this, going, okay, yeah, if Davis or Paul swing all in at me, I've got something.
Oh, I wasn't going to swing in at you.
But I know you were just gonna burn me.
Well, Paul doesn't attack him if he doesn't have to. He didn't have to. Then there's Deadly Tempest of his own.
Yeah. So I was going to blow Davis up. So.
Why would you blow me up? He's the threat.
Because he knows that you're like always a turn away from just going like triple multiple.
Wow, when I shuffled my deck, I put her on the bottom. Damn. I really wanted to get her out this game.
Which one is that?
He really wanted to get the one out that doesn't let him turn everything into artifacts and then destroy everyone's board completely.
Oh, just because it's a fun card.
No, I know. That would have been a really cool. That would have been a cool thing when you had the first round of Mycosynth like lock in place.
Yeah, her with Battlesphere is freaking stupid.
Osgear for the fucking last minute win.
Nah, don't even count that as a win. Davis really could have killed me.
But he didn't, and you lived.
Yeah.
So here's the. So this whole game, I was waiting for the quote option that I don't get to have now because Mike actually won. Because Davis let Mike live, and then from that point on, the whole night, I just hear Die Hard in my head. Next time you have the chance to kill someone, don't hesitate. But John McClane kills him and then goes, thanks for the advice. So I was waiting for Davis to go like S multiple and fucking vaporize everybody and then get that quote off. And now it's been robbed of all of its mustard because it's like, well, Mike actually won. So in this case, the terrorists win at the beginning of the second act. And then the movie's over. What?
So many answers.
But yeah, no, that is why I like Osgear more than Duretti.
Yeah.
Like.
No, if you hadn't destroyed land, like, I think Paul would have probably won.
Oh yeah, no, 200 some life. Oh yeah, no, I was almost contemplating on using Settling the Wreckage to let Travis live, but then when I looked at his,
we were kind of like all about like keeping each other in check because.
Yeah.
Mike, I don't know that you live because I destroy all my creatures.
And then he gains life, and then
I
you
gains
double
life.
that life, and then you lose it all.
And you'll be losing all the damage because when Davis's creatures pop, he takes damage equal to the number of creatures that died. So I don't need to do anything else to him.
Yeah, he dies off of the oozes he just made.
Yeah.
Wait, what did that?
He had Deadly Tempest in hand.
Yeah.
Oh well,
So
didn't you?
dies.
If your creatures died when he destroyed everything, did you gain life?
Why would my creatures die when he destroys everything?
The thing is, I destroyed all his enchantments and artifacts. Also.
Yeah, but it's a death trigger. They're all simultaneous, so they go into effect.
No. Why are you thinking my creatures would have died?
Because he just
Everything.
killed he destroyed literally everything on
everything.
the board.
Yeah, they
How
would have
many-
died, and I would have gained. Let's see.
You had like 6 things.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7. I had at least 7 creatures.
But one of them
one
wouldn't
life.
die because Kolfinor's urn or whatever he is, Kolfinor's
Indestructible.
Freedling is indestructible.
Yeah.
So you would have gotten 4. It would have been 14 damage. Not enough.
Yeah, not enough.
Still impressive.
Yes.
Oh, that Linvala though. Oh my lord, Travis.
Well,
Trust me, that's why I did nothing to
I
her
know,
because
she-
Well, the
like-
reason why I did not, I almost settled the wreckage for you, Travis, so you take care of Paul when he swung in all at you.
you
But then
should've.
but the thing is he's had the shadow that was about to take me out, and I had no way of dealing with that.
Yeah.
I guess I could have cleansing Nova. Yeah, okay, maybe not, but then my stuff would have like died too, and I would have had to recast my commander. It would have put me back behind a turn.
I mean, yeah, but getting Osgear back online to get because Osgear's been sitting there like basically like twiddling his thumbs, waiting for an opportunity to like crack a meaningless artifact for double Mycosynth lattices, and then like, oh, it's all over. I mean, I don't know. You would have needed to make more creatures if you didn't have the destroy artifacts.
Yeah.
Because you would have needed to have things to block Davis and stuff with indestructible.
Oh, I don't know if you saw the chat, but I found something at Mox today.
Well, if I had given a turn,
nice.
which I don't think I would have, I would have had like, I don't know what. So I would have 3 doubling seasons, and then 3 make a copy. So 3 of them would make 4. So I would have 7 doubling seasons out.
Sounds kind of like the turn that I was going to have with 6 Nyxbloom Ancients copying and then copying.
Oh, are we bringing this up again? God damn it.
So basically,
Yeah.
what we're establishing here is that Mike is the enemy of fun when it comes to someone's turn before they go into like the stratosphere for copies and duplications.
Yeah, because then I was gonna swing all in at Paul.
Paul, can I get some backup here?
Okay? Now here's the question though. Once you have the doubling season, oh, Pizza Gulch, dope. I've never eaten there. I've always wanted to try that place.
So once I have the doubling seasons, I swing all in at Paul, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I have 24 tokens.
Yeah.
Let's say he blocks 10 of them, so 14 of them get through.
Uh-huh.
So 14 times 6 is what?
84.
84. Well, then I play Notorious Throng, which gives me 7 times 84, 1/1 flying fairy rogues.
Times, and then yeah, so.
And then I have an extra turn card in my hand.
178 times 7 times 2 times 7.
Right.
178 times 2 is 340, 356 times 7 is 1400. Yeah, so like 1500 and some change fairy tokens. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you have mana untapped though? After doing all
Yeah,
that?
because none of that's X's. That's all just
Oh.
like a make.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so
Notorious
then you
Throngs
could-
only cost 4, and the thing that doubles my doubling season only cost what, 4?
What was the?
It costs
what was-
5.
What was going to do that?
So you had
What?
negates in
replication
hand.
technique.
You did
Okay.
negates in hand to
Create
sunset.
token that's a copy of target permanent, but I have demonstrate, so I can let someone else copy a permanent, and I get a second one.
Right.
So the first one, I would get doubling season, but I would get 2 because it's a token, and then the second one would copy doubling season, but there would be 3 extras. So
Yeah.
And you wonder why I do things to blow you up?
I know, right? And then so I just want to make sure I had enough mana. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 7. Yeah, because then I would have created a ton of fairies and got an extra turn.
Yeah. It would have been a lot more interesting if I had actually been drawing some lands and hadn't been like 6 or 7 steps behind the mana curve the whole game too.
Yeah, I mean, I had 19, and I had no. Oh, now I had 1 artifact, but up until that point, I had literally not had any artifacts. They were all lands.
Yeah, I ended the game with like 10 lands and 1 mind stone, so I was literally like nine steps behind people. So
No,
My
this deck can
starting-
definitely do some fun stuff.
My starting hand was 5 lands. I went ahead and kept it because I was like, I'll draw into something else. I know I will.
yeah. Hey man, that's the right move apparently.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Davis had killed Mike and then you had still taken the 84 with the Noxious,
Yep.
then I don't it would have been your game to lose at that point because I was so far behind in terms of like catching up and I wasn't getting enough leverage quickly, and Davis wasn't. Davis was still kind of like not quite geared up completely.
I was gonna say, because the only speed bump you really had, Paul, was when I rebellioned and got rid of like the 3 cards, and if I would have been dead to not be able to rebellion, so you would have been able to, keep that whole engine going.
That being said, if you hadn't done that, then Davis would have had the Essex and everything else going.
Yeah.
Like he would have gotten the Avengers Zendikar full, like the full. Well, no, I stopped that. But he would have had the Avengers like triggers going off. He wouldn't have killed those dudes. Ifs and buts and candies and nuts.
Yeah. I was actually hoping that you would have taken the Avenger of Zendikar out of my graveyard, because I was like, then I could have.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything crazy with like anything that I can give you that like gives any kind of multiples. Then you can copy it.
Yep.
And it's like like copying the regent, the Bloodborne regent or whatever it was that was giving the.
The tithe guy.
Well, that was.
no.
Yeah, like I couldn't bring back Spell Tithe Enforcer because we're just copying a bunch, and then like I'm so far behind at that point in the game. Like the Spell Tithe Enforcer being in play on somebody else's board is just oppressive to me, because I don't have permanents to sack and I don't have mana to spend, so I just know what's going to happen. I have to stop that, or else I'm just not even playing the game at that point.
Yeah.
But hey, man, Kolfanor's Seed, it's got indestructible.
He does.
I'm thinking about we're still streaming. Oh, good stuff, guys. Can't wait to play some Commander soon. Hey, thanks, Third, man. Appreciate for your sticking in. So, yeah, we do this every Saturday night. Hopefully next Saturday we won't have as many technical issues, but
yeah, next Saturday we'll
random roll decks. I'll have all my stuff put in the list.
Yeah, populate the list so we can have the Dean of Administration roll up our commanders and then surprise everybody with the first post of like which ones we're going to be playing.
Yep.
But yeah, feel free to give us a follow if you are up to it, Third Man. We'd always appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And
yeah. My apologies.
I guess we all got to see our deck do stuff. So that
each deck got to flex a little bit considering.
I think Travis was definitely a little slow, but he was also a huge threat with his commander and Shadow. So it was like, he was also keeping everyone else kind of in check.
Yeah, it was basically like I'm Atlas holding everything up, like because if like Mike, if Mike gets to do his triggers, if that kind of stuff, then it's just
right. I completely forgot about his commander, because the whole time I had been like, that's why I didn't exile his commander, was because I was like, well, he could just recast him, but also Limbala's out, so he can't even use his commander. There's no point.
And then Paul murks me, and all of a sudden, all bets are off.
But dude, I had to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, like I said, I would have thrown Sapperlings in front of him to try to save him.
I was not as cognizant of Paul's board state as I should have been, because I probably wouldn't have swung that turn just to make sure I had some blockers remaining. Because it's like I or at least with Brina, so I have one extra blocker because you got me to 10. You got me to the money. So if I could have Brina free for one extra block, then I could have I could have held out for one more turn, and it
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been enough because Paul has life gain at other steps.
Right.
So whenever
Yeah.
like if anything dies or if anybody does anything to remove anything that Paul's got, he can just keep funneling that damage to me. So it's like I can live with like 4, and Paul can still probably polish me before it's over. But on the follow up turn, Brina's swinging for 11, and then I'm also sending 26 at Mike. So
Yeah, and like if I knew that like his creatures dying would kill you, I wouldn't swing at Paul. I would have just swung at Mike and drawn less cards.
yeah,
Like,
of course.
so I did not see mass land destruction coming.
Well,
I assumed he had some sort of like huge burn spell because I figured he had to put it in there, right?
that combo is a corner case play for sure. Because like that can come up, but it's like having that in play and then getting it is just. I mean, he's been drawing cards the whole game, so why not do it?
Right.
But it's not like the deck is Osgir the Reconstructor and also the Worms of the Earth, Demonic Hordes, Land Destroyer. He's trying to win by getting artifacts out, and if he has one of the ultimate board wipes of all time, which is Mycosynth into cleansing fire,
Yeah.
whatever it was, then cool. That's just the best board wipe of all time. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I had to have Darksteel Forge out too, or it just fucks
Right.
me.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So the combo is like Darksteel Forge, oof. Mycosynth Lattice, also oof, and then that thing. So it's a lot of mana, and it's not necessarily going to come up necessarily every time.
Yeah.
Not something that you can plan for necessarily, I should say. But
but
it's a good one we know now.
yeah. Well, and as long as this game lasted, I mean, the chances of getting those pieces just increases, though.
Oh, of course.
So.
Of course. He's drawing like.
I was actually shocked at how much of my stuff I didn't draw. Like, I mean, not that we all had that, but there were just some things that I was like, wonder why. Like,
Well, I was like, okay, where the hell are all my stacks pieces? Because of all of the stuff that I drew, and this is the thing, like maybe it's a shuffle thing from the new deck because I pile shuffled it a bunch. I've tried to get as
right.
step as I could, but I drew into all my shadow creatures and none of my stacks because I've got like 4 or 5 things that creatures entering the battlefield do not cause activated abilities to trigger. Like I have a ton of those: Dranis Magistrate, Hushbringer,
Right.
Vexing Shusher, or not Vexing Shusher, but like that kind of stuff. I have like a ton of those. I have a bunch of, I've got Monologue Tax. It's got Smothering Tithe. I've got a ton of creatures and enchantments that are like Ghostly Prison and stuff like that. Deafening Silence, like all of these things that would have really put more brakes on people's like ability to
Yeah, definitely
get ahead of me. They would have like given me a shot to like catch up, but just did not draw any of them. Didn't draw any land. Just drew all my shadow creatures and a few removal pieces. Like I did get a bunch of removal out, but it was like, come on. The one stacks piece that I actually get that like does anything significant in the beginning is Spell Path Enforcer, and then I have to freaking kill him so that you can't copy.
Yeah, that was the
That was
crazy.
Painful. Yeah, let me fracture this guy. And the only reason that worked is because at the time he was an artifact because of fucking Mycosynth Lattice, because Fracture only kills artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalkers.
Crazy game.
nice.
Crazy
No,
game.
yeah. Oh, Mere Battlesphere. That would have been fun.
Oh.
I still love that play from the first time I played this deck with Mere Battlesphere and the Albio. I've got like 20 something. Like Paul, what life were you at, Paul? You were like 80, and I dropped you down to like 20, and then I died. But I was like, I'm going out with a big fucking blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would have been nice. Oversimplified. Exile all creatures. So exile, so it gets around the stupid indestructible. Each player creates a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token and puts a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the total power of creatures they controlled that were exiled this way.
That would be fun if I had some.
With all your doubles and everything, that would have been nuts.
That would have been insane.
Yep.
Oh, and Homered's Spawning Bed. And I actually put this card. I had to look up rules. When you copy a creature, you do copy its.
Enters the battlefield.
No, but it's casting cost. So and like
Okay.
its color and everything, because you're actually copying anything that's like on the card. So
Yeah.
I got Homerid Spawning Bed, which I can sacrifice a blue creature and put X Comrade tokens into play, where X is the casting cost of the sacrifice creature, and treat them as 1/1 blue creatures. But
Okay, so that's
no
interesting.
one's playing blue this game, but usually there's someone. So like if I copied a blue creature, I could then sacrifice it
Right.
to make copies or
Um,
the more copies of it or
Yeah.
type thing.
If you didn't have Lenova or Lavala out, I wouldn't have really take this card for a test drive.
Which one?
What is that?
Lithoform engine.
Oh yeah. That's the one where he gets to like double up everything.
Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Well, copies of triggers is good, but
Um,
it's an activated ability, so.
Well, yeah,
But Limvala doesn't stop that.
she doesn't stop the engine, but she stops
Well,
anything else.
who would I copy, Davis?
It's gonna be Osgear.
I mean, I guess I could copy it instead or sorcery, so I control copy target permanent spell you control. The card was like this was the only copy Mox had, and for some reason this card's actually not that expensive right now. This was like $20.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Or for the full art foil version of it.
Yeah, absolutely. All the rando alt arts, the Colossus cover of X-Men #1, Chris Claremont, 1984.
Yeah, I really like. There was some really nuts artifact support in Zendikar. I guess because Nahiri's in there, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The core weaponsmiths, like that kind of stuff. That's all part of the fluff. Well, I guess we'll have another round of pre-con clashes to deal with when we get around to the D&D set.
Yeah.
I put Goldspan Dragon in there.
Yeah, that guy's great.
But no, I'm gonna keep this as one of my decks because I actually.
No, yeah, E6 is actually good. I think that he's
Yeah.
a really strong, like, I think that's really strong overall. Expensive, and that's the only drawback I think is because the ability is so strong. Like you need to be paying for it, so 6 is kind of rough.
6 is kind of rough, right?
Yeah, well,
But,
we've got people have played high casting cost commanders before. I might try actually the Silver Quill Dragon as a commander for Orjov and see how that goes.
Oh, nice.
Because I really like him. I want to see if that is his shtick to work.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get this to deal with your ridiculousness.
What is that?
So, Roof the Realm Eater.
Ooh.
Whenever blah blah blah, if the start off is 1/1+1/1 counters, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than 8 permanent counters. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, nice.
Then you actually need Willow Dusk out there to make sure to dump some counters on him.
Right.
You gain like 7 or 8 life. Make sure
Yeah.
she's there to get the counters on him, and then maybe a couple
Pseudo
more
board wipe.
the flip of the turn, and then then you exile everything with CMC 10 or less. That's pretty much the board.
Well, it hits your board too. Like he really follows the Ragnarok theme. Everything gets exiled.
Yeah, but still.
Because Norse mythology.
That is like the running joke
They're
of this
mortal.
channel.
Fucking break. Oh, it's Ragnarok.
No, I'm definitely keeping this deck as one of my regular.
Yeah, Willow Dusk is dope.
Platinum Angel would have been fun. Can't target my artifacts for abilities, and they're all indestructible, and I have 2 Platinum Angels, so
I might try Brina again in regular rotation a couple times, just because I feel like this field was weird because nobody wanted to fucking attack. So I'm just like, okay, the politics of Brina are the politics of dancing are kind of meaningless because nobody wants to swing at anybody because everyone's just waiting to build up their mega board and do the big like knockout punch. And there's no politicking to be done. So there's like, okay, that's that.
I fucked up. I should have been using Silver Golem to make constructs instead of getting card advantage when I already had pretty much good card advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you immediately +1 him for the silver thing trigger, and then just get a card draw out of it, and then and then start going into a cycle of like make a token, get the card drawn, the silver token,
Right.
make a token, get the card drawn, the silver token, that kind of thing. Instead of like not worrying so much about hoping to get the silver token cards back, but just get the free draw, whatever your opponent picks for you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like either way, it's a card, and then you have 2 or 3 of those guys that are like 23, 23s, that kind of stuff. So, but I digress.
I'm really excited to get the engineer where every time I cast an artifact, pay 2 and put a construct out. She's super good. I think, what was it?
Yeah, and that's triggered, so it would have worked.
Yeah.
I think it's only 2.
I would hope so, because it's pay more than that just to get a construct. That's a little pricey.
I mean, if you're playing an artifact deck and you already have a ton of artifacts out, I mean, paying
That's
2 or 3 for a 2020. Oh yeah, Dick said engineer. Yeah, it's pay 2. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 2 if you do create a 0/0/1. Like, it's not even a once per turn or anything. It's just, hey, you got the mana for it? Do it.
Hey, you need an Argivian archaeologist in there too.
What's that?
You need an Argivian archaeologist.
Which one's that?
He's the one from fucking Antiquities.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's.
Oh.
Let me check what he's going for. Hold on.
Wait,
So Mike's going to Prismari next, right?
Yeah, right.
what's
Actually,
what's the name of the card again?
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. There he is. Argivian archaeologist. He is 2 white and 1 for a 1/1 creature human artificer. 2 white and tap. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. And he is currently on. Let's see. He's on Card Kingdom. Best they have is a VG for $223.99.
Wow. Nope.
You just tune the deck up a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe when we have like 5,000 followers and a Patreon going up, and
one day far in the future. Candelabra of Thanos. There you go.
Man, I played with one of those all the time and loved it.
Yeah.
Patreon level archaeologist, you just bought Osgear. An archaeologist. Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine who was like, oh man, Larf, I already sold off all my Arabian Nights and Alpha and Beta and Unlimited stuff, but that was a while ago, man. Like things were worth some money, but it wasn't crazy. But we needed the money at the time, so it worked out. Blah blah blah. And he's like, but he's like, last I checked, our antiquities and the dark and stuff wasn't really worth any money. And I'm just like, oh honey. I'm like,
Oh,
dude.
honey.
I'm like, bro, that factory is fucking $700. But yeah, and then that roped in another one of my buddies back home who was like, oh man, Magic, Juba, I haven't even thought about that in forever. And I was like, bro, both of you guys, if you guys have shoe boxes full of stuff, tell me what you got, and either A, I'll help you sell it, or B, I'll make an offer on some stuff, because there's some stuff that I probably want to try to get, and there's some stuff that I probably can't afford, especially if you have the fucking super old stuff. And the other guy that came in late to the conversation was like, oh man, one of these days maybe. He's like, it's probably going to be, my kids are going to go and they're going to go through my crap, after I'm dead, and they're going to find the shoebox with a bunch of, blackboard Shivan dragons. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. I'm like, okay, so that jokey scenario can resolve itself, or you can go to your mom's house, because I know all your shit is in your closet at your mom's house, and have a nice lunch with your mom, and then go through your stuff and dig a fucking college fund for your kids out of a shoebox in your house. Please don't be dumb.
Don't expect your kids to know the fucking value of those cards either.
Let me help you not be dumb right now. Because if you're telling me you got a box full of stuff that includes blackboarded Shivan dragons, then you have anything from a little bit of extra money to maybe buy a car, all the way up to you can start funding a college fund, or maybe fucking buy a new house, bro. Please help me. Help me help you not be dumb, please. It's like there's this old movie. It's an old Polanski movie with Johnny Depp called The Ninth Gate. and
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And the opening scene is establishing the fact that Johnny Depp's character is a slimy piece of shit because he's going to like talk to the son and daughter of this old guy who's all like infirmed, and he's like he's nonverbal because he's so old and infirmed and in his wheelchair, and he's like casually looking at all these books like, oh, Don Quixote, like this edition, it's not worth that much, you know. I want to make sure that I'm helping you guys out, so I could probably give you this much. And you can see the guy just like cringing in his wheelchair because he's like he knows that Johnny Depp's character is like massively undervaluing that like first edition Don Quixote in perfect condition, you know. Like, oh yeah, we could definitely give you $5,000 for it. And the two kids don't know what the fuck's going on. They're like, oh man, that's amazing. We never even realized. We thought these books were all old and stupid, you know. Meanwhile, the guy in the wheelchair knows that the freaking book is goddamn priceless, you know. And here's my friend talking about, oh man, my kids might find those Shivan dragons one day when I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, when they're not worth any fucking money, when no one cares about magic anymore in 60 years. But hey, right now, when the market's on fire. But I digress.
Digress. All right, gentlemen.
All right. Everyone have a nice Sunday and
Yeah,
get some sleep.
absolutely. Thanks for playing. Sorry that I couldn't do 2. I had enough fire to apparently complain about the bring back home. But
No, I understand.
That's
Especially if it
different,
ended
man.
up going long, it would have been a nightmare.
yeah. If we were playing again with these decks apparently, and it was like, oh, this is going to be 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought about sleeping up the salty shoebox, and then I'm like, no, because there's no way in hell that's going to be a second game. Because if it stacks
Right.
and actually works, then it's just
Then
going to
no one gets to fucking do anything.
All right. Well,
So,
I see
yeah,
we
no.
still have someone in the party. So thanks for staying, guys. I'm gonna go and take the stream offline.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
have a good night. If you haven't followed us, please feel free to
See
follow
you next
us.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh, Thurman, I see you
guys.
followed. Thanks, buddy.